Hello, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. I'm sorry, guys, I'm not saying anything, so I was kind of preoccupied. But thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from on the chat. Thank you. Hello, guys. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space, so let's talk, right? That's what the social is all about. So yeah, let's talk, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to say hi on the live stream. Anyways, how are you all doing? How is life? And how are things going? I guess. Feel free to say hi, because I don't know why you guys are watching me like that. Like, bro, if you're not gonna say anything, bye bye. You know what I mean? Bye bye. Hello. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you're streaming from. Uh-oh. Thank you so much for still staying and sticking with me, y'all, for all those that decided to stick with me. You guys are incredible and amazing, I guess. Thank you so much for joining. Yay, that's a double L. Which means I love you guys so flipping much. Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space, so let us talk. God damn. Halloween's already here. Guys, Halloween is already here. Are you flipping kidding me right now? It's actually here. That's actually wild. Not that I celebrate it or anything. I'm just saying that's just here and it's crazy. But what a room. It is what it is. I can't believe that this year is ending so fast. And it's like some of us feel like we haven't accomplished much. But whatever. The fact is that you're alive, and that's all that should matter to you at this point, that you're actually alive to see a bright, beautiful day. That should be the first thing you should be grateful for. Like, regardless of anything else, like, be grateful. Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space, so feel free to say hi, I guess. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so happy to have you here on my live stream, I guess. Thank you so much. So, yeah, basically, that's how my life has been. It's been a crazy roller coaster, weirdly, and I just. Hello, ST Vera. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. You're literally the first person that spoke on this chat. So, thank you so much for even sticking around and saying hi. How are you doing and where are you streaming from, my love? Where are you streaming from? Where are you streaming from? Thank you so much for everyone who's just joining. And please, safe space, so let's talk. Oh, you're streaming from South Africa. Welcome. So, what do you want me to call you, Sedavara? What do you want me to call you? Because your username is quite confusing, my love, and I just don't want to be conflicted in calling you something else. I just really want to be comfortable in calling people the names that they actually want to be called. Because I'm a really, 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 really nice person, guys. I'm a nice person. By the way, Sedavara, how has your day been? Hello, Jocelyn McDonald. That's actually a great question. So, I'm actually learning to play the keyboard, the piano, but thank you so much for asking. Jocelyn McDonald, can you play the piano yourself? I'm actually learning. I'll probably put out a video of me, like, playing the keyboard or something like that. I don't know. But can you play the keyboard, Joshling McDonald? And also, where are you streaming from, Joshling? And Sidavara, sorry, I do not want to butcher your name. Like I said, I don't like butchering people's names on this live stream, but hello guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Birthday happy Joshling. It's your birthday. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday, Joshling. I'm wishing you the best day ever. You should be proud of it. What age are you turning today? Happy birthday, Joshling. I pray you get everything you want in this year and even more. And yeah, you should be proud of yourself. You know, you've come this far in life. Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you're streaming from. So, Jocelyn, what are we doing for birthday celebration? Like, what exactly are we doing for our birthday? Are we just singing at home? Did we get cake for our birthday? What exactly did we do for our birthday? So, Davara, if you're still on this live stream, I literally asked you how you're doing because I want to know how you're doing. So, how are you doing, my love? How are you doing? Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi. Hi, and tell me exactly where you're streaming from. So, yeah, life is good. So, Sedavara finally replied. I was waiting for your reply. She goes, she's doing great. Okay, I'm glad you're doing great. Hello, Oyun underscore Donyasi. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. What did you literally just say to me? I didn't understand what you were trying to say. Joshly said that he can play the piano. Okay, what can you like play like intermediate level, beginners level, or like full advanced level? So, what did Oyun underscore Dunayasi say? He said, kiss me. What does that mean, darling? Could you clarify? Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. To those who are just joining, please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space, so let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Sidavara, thank you so much for replying to my comment or my question after a long time. I'm so happy that you did. Can you cats? I don't understand what you're trying to say, darling. Could you clarify? Guys, could you please clarify what we're saying on this live stream? Could you clarify? I really want to know what you guys are saying, and I want to be carried along. You know what I mean? Because I'm a nice person. Again, I don't know. I always have to say that, but yeah, I am a nice person. I'm not a good person. I'm a nice person because obviously the only person that can be good is God. So we'll leave that to Him. And yeah. So Sedabara says, where are you from, Joe King? Sedabara, my name is not Joe King. Just to let you guys know, I'm actually not Joe King. My name is actually Splendor, but I am from Nigeria. Thank you so much for asking. Josh King said it's his 16th birthday. Happy 16th, my love. Who is Chuck says, where you from, shorty? Okay, that sounded so American, but I'm from Nigeria, darling. Jerry Joshua says, good morning. Good morning. Who is Chalks and Jory Joshua? Where exactly are we streaming from? Shoddy. Joshua is streaming from Canada. Okay, okay. Okay, nice to have you, Jocelyn from Canada. I'm so happy to have you guys. Also, guys, let's just clarify this, y'all. I'm actually from Nigeria. Yes, Jerry Joshua, I'm also Nigerian. Okay, guys, I'm also Nigerian. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everyone who's just joined my live stream. I'm so happy, to have you guys. Like, it's always a great experience, being here and having to talk to you all. Um, Thank you so much, Jerry Joshua. It's also really nice meeting you. How's your day been? Wow, who is Chucks? What should how old am I? Who is Chucks? What exactly doing my age? What's up with you in this American slangs? Are we from America? I'm glad your day is doing great. I'm glad your day is doing great, guys. I'm actually glad that we're all healthy. We're all keeping fit. Okay, guys, fitness is key. Keep fit. Go to the gym. Even if you can, like do a little home workout. It's gonna help you a lot because we all need to be looking healthy. Okay, body positivity here. But in regards to body positivity, let's always look healthy. Okay, we always want to look healthy, look fit, look great because our bodies is what is going to carry us everywhere. Oh my God. Hello, Julia. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. How was your sleepover, darling? How was your sleepover? Pemmy Mav says, darling, where are we going with this? What's happening, guys? What's actually happening, Pemmy Mav? What's going on? Also, guys, feel free to ask me any questions because then again, I don't want to be the only one, talking too much. I need a small favor from you, please. Jerry Joshua, go ahead. Okay. Ask the favor that you want to ask. So go ahead. Julia says, it was good. I'm glad it was good, darling. And how are we feeling for Halloween, my love? Halloween's coming up. What are you dressing as? Did you tell me what you were dressing as in the last live stream? If you did, you can just clarify for me here because I don't remember everything. Thank you guys so much for those who are just joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space. So, yeah, let's talk. Can you please help me with 5K? I beg, please hear her. Oh, darling. I don't know how we're going to do that because obviously it's a live stream. And can you say. So, I don't know how to say that, Phoenix R. I don't know. All I can say, love you, chat. I love you too. So Julia says, how's my day? My day's good. My day's great. I'm glad I'm great. Phoenix R, could you clarify what language are we speaking, my love? Who is shocked says your smell's pretty. Thought I would say that before moving on. You don't even have to move on there. Keep with it. Keep with it. Thank you so much, Phoenix. Chucks, you're so. Justin goes, stuff. What do you mean, stuff? Darling, what do you mean, stuff? Sadavara, are you still in this live stream? Oh, thank you so much for liking all my videos, Julia. I hope you're commenting on them. Not just liking them alone, go comment on them. Also, guys, if you're on this live stream, you have to subscribe to my channel. What are you guys doing? Are you guys really my friends? Like, you guys are not really my friends. Phoenix R says, try. Darling, before I try, you need to tell me what language are we speaking on this live stream? I don't want to butcher anyone's thingy. And also, I'm really scared because I don't want to say something I don't want to say, okay? Yes, go do that right now, Julia. I'll be so happy if you guys did that. Also, by the way, guys, is that a flipping dog or cat? I don't know. What is going on? Guys, what is going on? Guys, I just have a weird question to ask you guys. But what is one of the most embarrassing things that you've actually ever done before? Like, what's the one most embarrassing thing you've ever done in your life? Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. And please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you're streaming from. What's my favorite animal? My favorite animal per se, I wouldn't really say I have a favorite animal, but I feel like my favorite animal is I don't know. I actually don't know. I love wild cats like lions, tigers. So I love wild cats. I love wildlife. I won't really say my favorite. I still don't understand, Jocelyn. What are we going? Where are we getting to with staff? What's going on? Phoenix R says, "So say, chokla chokla saya hastam means chat like my life. Choco Suya Hastam. Did I try with that? What language is this, guys? What language is this Phoenix R? Okay, guys, can you like tell me who is Chucks? I see on this live stream. Penny Moth. I see on this live stream. Please, guys, pop in something. Also, guys, I'm gonna put my Instagram in the chat for those of you who want to reach me again. Oh, you're from Afghanistan. Oh, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Phoenix from Afghanistan. That's so sweet of you. Got stuff to do, baby girl. I'll leave a sub though. Thank you so much for shucks. That's so sweet of you. Hope to see you again, even though I don't want you to go, but I hope to see you again, my love. Anyways, guys, I will be putting my Instagram in the chat for any of you that just want to be like, hi girl, what's up with you? Well, I'm always up. That's the thing about me, my love. Like I'm always here doing my shit and yeah, living life. Let me not misspell my name, ladies and gentlemen. So Phoenix says, can you say Kir Estat to Conan Man Kir Dostaram? I actually just said it. I just said it. I just said it. The most embarrassing time with me was getting the math question. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That I feel like I that's actually crazy because I actually do not like math. To be honest with you, Julia, like it's not my type of thing. Like if I see it, I'll just literally skip it because that's not me. Hello, Money. I was waiting for you, girl. Where were you? Where have you been? You said you were gonna join me in the next live stream and you never did. Jocelyn said, "Can I play the piano?" Darling, I said I can't play the piano at all. Thank you so much, Phoenix R. So, guys, my most embarrassing time, because Julia goes, her most embarrassing time was obviously, paying a math question. Phoenix R, what is your most embarrassing time? You too, Joshua, what was your most embarrassing time? Minute, I was like, where were you? Thank God. I'm glad that you were studying, girl. Keep yourself busy, my love. Like, keep yourself busy. Have a study going. Like, how are we doing our tests? Tell me right now. You guys, I am so energetic that sometimes I kind of forget the question I asked because you guys are obviously commenting. So I'm like, I have to reply, give full force. You know what I mean? Because I can't leave anyone out. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, life is great for me, darlings. Like, life is right. I did put my Instagram in the chat for anyone who was like, hi, girl, what's up with you? It's just right there. It's just like, it's Jenny just right there. Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Mane says, yes, took 2 tests this week and passed with both hundreds. Okay, girl, you go. I'm proud of you. Julia, how are you doing? I have to still come back to you, darling. Justin goes 911. What's going on? Mane and obviously Phoenix are, what is your most embarrassing thing for you that you've ever done in your entire life? Like the most, like if you actually just thought about it, you're like, why did I, hell did I even do that? For me, Julia said that most embarrassing thing was like, obviously, being a math question. For me, did I say what my most embarrassing moment was? I don't know. Things are slipping out of my brain. This is what happens when you come 12:45 a.m. in the morning to talk to people. Like it's wild. Like the servers in your brain stop working. They just twitch a little bit and it's crazy. Hey Larissa, you're from Nigeria, huh? Your accent is different from other Nigerians. Yes. Fortunately enough, I guess it's a good accent. I don't know. Julia says, but I have to go study. Darling, we all have to study, but you have to study now, my love. Do you have another test? Tell me. Mane says, OMG, last year I liked this guy I was friends with, and he phoned up and asked me if it was true. And instead of talking to him, I ran away with my friends because I was scared. Mane, been there. Obviously, I haven't had the same experience because I don't, you know, move too fast like that, being like, oh, guy, I like you. I don't do that type of stuff. But that is actually crazy, girl. I would be embarrassed for you. Ask your friend, I'll be like, girl, don't do that. Why didn't your friends advise you not to do that? Hello, David Sampson, and a good morning to you, my love. Where are you streaming from, my darling? Okay, Julia says she has a test on Friday. Darling, what test are we doing? Don't tell me it's math. Don't tell me it's math. Guys, me and math are not best friends. Like we don't even hang out at all. Like if you see me and math hanging out, it's because I'm forced to. It's like an arranged marriage at this point. Like I'm just forced to be with math. But there was a time in my life when I actually did love math, but I don't. You have a Spanish test on Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we doing here? If you have a test tomorrow, this is why you guys are never always available because you guys always have tests. High schoolers, what's going on? What's going on? David Sampson says he is streaming from Ibadan, Oyo State. Thank you so much. David Sampson, how are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Jocelyn also says he has a test too. Julia says, I hate math, but we're doing math. It's area and perimeter times table. Okay. I don't even know what that means, but I'll go with the area. I know area stuff, but the other part I don't know. Mana goes, I have to study for that, but I just wanted to drop by and say hi. I love you so much. Mane, you just came. But I understand for those who have tests, Julia and Mane, y'all excuse, but I would like to see you guys on my next live stream, which I don't even know when it's going to be happening. But thank you guys so much for joining. I love you guys so, so much. You guys are the best. David Sampson says, I love you so much. I love you too, darling. I love you too. Thank you so much, Julia. I hope you're going to comment. You literally say you're going to comment and you're going to add us up. I hope you have done that, my love. Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi. Hello, Abbas. Thank you so much for joining. Where are we streaming from? David Sampson, how has your day been? How is life? How has life been? How's life treating you, my love? David Sampson went straight for the question. Can you be my girlfriend, darling? I'm single but not ready to mingle. Oh my goodness, Sidafar, you're already going, my love from South Africa. Thank you so much for joining. I don't know what the time zone is, but thank you so much for joining. And I I I hope you have a good night rest, my darling. Jocelyn, what do you mean you have toys to go? What does that even mean? Jocelyn, you're not clarifying for me, my love. Abbas goes, where are you from? I am from Nigeria. And where are you from, Abbas? Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? Please, Julia, do try and come back. Mane, if you actually have the time, please try and come back. Like, I want to see you and Julia on this live stream. I miss you guys so much. The thought of you guys leaving, even you, Sedavara, if you're gonna leave, I'm gonna be so heartbroken. ¿Cómo estás? Wow. Miles, thank you so much for joining. I missed you. Thank you so much for joining. I love you so much. Hello, Godwin. Hi. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. Y'all are making me happy on this live stream. Please, guys, feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you're streaming from for those who are just joining. And also, feel free, guys, to, subscribe to the channel, okay? Godwin, thank you so much. I knew you were new here from your name, so I was like, thank you so much for joining. And where are we streaming from, my love? Miles. Okay, Abbas says from Castina State, Nigeria. Hmm. Okay, Abbas, how has your day been? David Sampson says, I love you. I love you too, my love. I hope you've subscribed to my channel, David Sampson. You're not just, toasting me for no good reason, subscribing. Like, what's going on, David Sampson? Mm, bye, my love, Julia. Miles says, how are you, Splendor Miss Popular? I'm doing so well. Miles, how are you doing? And how is life? I'm glad you could come. I was expecting you. Jocelyn goes, can play toys. What does that mean, Jocelyn? Can we be clarifying our statements on this live stream? I do not want to misinterpret anything. So, oh, thank you so much, Julia. I really thought you had, but thank you so much, Julia, for subscribing. Abbas goes, where are you from, please? I am obviously from Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining. David Sampson says, please can you give me your WhatsApp number? Darling, all I can give you is my Instagram handle, which is literally on the chat. So go follow it. Do what you have to do with that. Julia says before I left. Okay. Was that like a long time ago you subscribed? Darling, I just want to clarify. Okay. Thank you so much, Julia. I love you. Hello, Bello. Hello, Bello Muhammad. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. I love you so much. I love you too, Jocelyn McDonald. I really wish you a very happy birthday because you're 16 today. That's a really big age. What are you planning to do as you're 16 now? Like, what are we doing, darling? Where are we going? Miles says, let him go, spread love. I'm spreading the love everywhere. David Sampson, where are you on this live stream? Bello Muhammad, I said hi. Where are you streaming from, my love? Where are we streaming from? Hello, guys, and thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you're streaming from. Godwin MA, where are you? David Sampson, Abbas. Okay, darling, like, feel free to talk. Like, I'm a really friendly person. Let's talk. Let's talk. Thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. Like, guys, I am so excited to be here again. As you guys already know, David Thompson says, "Can we be together, darling? I am together with you, my love. I'm literally here. You're literally there, darling. Like, just literally follow my Instagram and we can talk, whatever. DM me, guys." So Joshua goes, noises. What is going on? Is that a syringe? What's going on? Isn't that an ambulance? Justin, are you all right, my love? Like, are you actually all right? Miles, I forgot to ask you, how are you doing, darling? Like, how is life going for you? Bello Mohammed, how are you doing? How are you doing? Abbas. How has life been for you guys? Guys, today has been a really hectic day for me. Because as you guys know, I'm a really busy person. For those that don't know, I'm actually a really busy person. But that doesn't negate anything that I'm doing on this live stream because obviously I love talking to you guys. You guys make me happy. Okay, Miles says, I don't know why he's saying his name in third person, but I will read exactly what he said. Miles says, Miles is doing okay. Just saw your text on Insta. Yeah, I'm glad you saw it. I told you. Miles goes, how are you, Miss Popular? I'm doing great. Do I not look great? I'm doing so great. I'm so happy. And thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. I'm even more happy that y'all are here. So, yeah, let's pop out some questions if you guys have any. But if it's super personal, you already know we pushing that shit away. But let's talk. What happened yesterday? What do you mean what happened yesterday? What happened yesterday to me, darling? Well, obviously I slept. No, I said I was gonna be back on Wednesday. Wednesday midnight. Wait, it was midnight of Tuesday. That was, I thought I was like Wednesday midnight. I'm so confused. I'm actually so confused. I didn't do the math properly. Joshin goes, heart emoji. I love you too, darling. I love you too. David Sampson says, my heart. I'm interpreting it as that. You're also my heart, my love. Yeah, today's Thursday, but I was like, Wednesday's midnight. Yes, because darling, midnight is always gonna be a new day. Okay. Can we get that? Jocelyn, what do you night go? Where you even okay, you see you're streaming from Canada. What are you saying, Jocelyn? Can you clarify for me, my love? I want to be clarified on these type of talks. I don't want to, be misreading some stuff. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for those who are just joining. I love you guys so much. Um, yeah. What do you mean he's a kid? Jocelyn, are you actually a kid? Jocelyn just said he's 16 years of age. Okay. He is kind of a man who can make good decisions right now with his clear head. Okay. David Sampson says, I'm feeling you right now. That sounded so creepy, David. That sounded so creepy. Obviously, he is a kid. I'm just trying to say he had the right to make good decisions. He is a kid, obviously. Like you, I mean, anyone that's below the age of 18 is a kid. But It is what it is. But I'm just trying to say he can still make capable decisions. Miles is going full on it. I just don't understand what Samson is kind of trying to say right now. Justin goes, bad night, go. It's not a bad night, okay? It's good night. Okay, don't say bad night. It's a good night, my love. Don't say bad night. You don't attract negativity to you, my love. Good night. I'm leaving, if that's what you want to say. Don't say bad night. That's not good. Okay, that's not good. But thank you guys so much for those who are just joining my live stream. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Because what? What are you doing? Like, if you haven't, like, guys, what's going on? I'm so sorry, guys. Like, I scream a lot half of the time, and then I just don't know what I say half of the other times. It's crazy. Is that a flipping ambulance, Jocelyn? What is going on with people in this chat? I don't know what is going on, guys. Like, I am literally running on a few hours of sleep, so don't even play with me, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm so excited to be here, guys. Feel free to ask me any questions as far as not super personal. David Sampson says, please come to me. I need you, darling. I'm literally here. So I don't know what you're talking about. Okay? Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, moving on. Does anyone else have any questions to ask me? Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space, so let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, guys. Let's talk. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm so excited to have you guys on my live stream. I'm so excited to have you guys on my live stream. Okay. Can we ask something else that's not really creepy? I would appreciate that for my own mental health. Okay? Okay. And for everyone's mental health. Can we ask something else? Okay, can we all keep it PG because of YouTube, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, because of YouTube, okay? Yeah, PG. Okay. Parental guidance is advised. Okay, thank you. I just had to spell that out because some of us are also know the meaning of PG. Okay. I just had to say it. Thank you. Parental guidance is advised. Also, guys, as you guys already know, if you guys are new to my channel, you already need to understand this is that guys about that obviously network is wild again. So Miles asked me, are you from heaven? I guess I am. I mean, we're seated together with him in heavenly places. So I guess I am from heaven, my love. Where are we going with that? So where are we going with that punchline? Guys, can we talk? Okay, guys. I just have a quick question to ask you guys because, as you guys already know, when it comes to my live streams, I like to have serious conversations, like conversations that are like mind blowing. Because you already know your girl loves to talk, so don't even play with your girl. So let's go in for the big guns. Let's go in for the big guns. Let's go in for the big guns. Okay, guys. If you were to, be someone, like, who would be your favorite celebrity and why would you choose that person to be your favorite celebrity? Like, if you're supposed to be a celebrity in this life, who would you choose and why would you choose that celebrity? Let's go. Tell me right now in the comment section because I would love to know. Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. The question is, if you were to be a celebrity, who would you choose and why would you choose them? So feel free to go have a thought about it and then say something in the chat. Oh, so let's go. If you're all comfortable with that. So let's go, guys. I'm still waiting for your answers, but obviously I'm gonna check my other phones for just in case I'm not seeing the answers. But thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space. So let's talk, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk. So, oh my goodness, Joshin just says he has to go to bed. Good night, my love. Good night. I'm not gonna lose all my viewers again. So he said, so Miles says Lionel Mercy, he's the best human I've ever seen. Okay, I go with you on that. He's the best human I've ever seen. Okay, I support you. I would obviously say Jesus Christ, because why? Why would I want to be some other celebrity that has flaws, and why not be with Jesus, who's the perfect man? So I would want to look like the perfect man because he has no flaws and he's just like that. So I would choose Jesus, and that's why. David Sampson, who, if you were to be a celebrity, who would it be and why? Bella Muhammad, if you're still here, if you were to be a celebrity, who would it be and why? Abbas, Joshua, if you're here, tell me. Obviously, Jesus isn't a celebrity, but like to me, he is a celebrity because I don't know, he is what it is. Like I think of him as a celebrity, even though he really isn't a necessity of him being a celebrity, but he's not. But I see him as that because many people know him, so I'm like, he's definitely a celebrity. Yes, Miles, that's really crazy. That's me. That's literally Splendor joking. She thinks crazy. Okay, in the context of this. He isn't human, obviously, but that's what I'm trying to say. I love him. Like, don't play with me on that. Says David Sampson says you're beautiful, darling. The question I asked you, thank you so much for that compliment. But the question I asked you is, if you were to be a celebrity, who would it be and why? Justin says can play piano. Darling, you said that the last time. My question. Did you just say my question is different, Miles? Why do you say so? I said the word celebrity, right? And I said Jesus. But to me, I think Jesus is a celebrity. I know you might be like, he is God, he's not human, but I just feel like he's a celebrity. Who? Are you asking me? Okay, apart from Jesus. Um, and why? To be honest with you, I would probably either pick, you know, maybe Oprah Winfrey, because obviously she's a TV presenter. She does a lot of media stuff, and I really love media. And oh, oh, you're rephrasing the question. Oh, you're rephrasing the question. Oh, thank you so much, Miles. Um, Obviously, I called her name because are you talking about Oprah Winfrey? I'm so confused. I called her name because obviously she's a celebrity, media, Hollywood star, black woman who is making good use of the Hollywood, you know, um, space or spare, whatever it's called. Miles goes, I didn't get it. I literally said Oprah Winfrey because to me she is a celebrity and Oprah Winfrey, Miles. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah. I love Oprah Winfrey. And another celebrity I would obviously want to be. Hmm. Yes, Oprah Winfrey. Exactly, you got it right. You got it right, Miles. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. David Sampson, I asked a question. Could you feel free to, say something on this live stream if you're still there? If you're still there. Anyways, guys, I want to ask, what is the dream that you're currently chasing right now? Like, what dream are you currently chasing? Like, it could be like you want to become a footballer. Like, or like, what dream is that you're currently chasing? No, she's not into Nollywood. She's actually a Hollywood celebrity, Miles. Yeah, it's fine if you don't know her. I mean, we learn new things every day, and I'm glad that you learned something from me. Like I said, I like people leaving here knowing something and going somewhere and thinking like, I actually know this thing because I actually was taught this in this live stream, or I heard about it on this live stream. So yeah. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you're watching me from. Remember, this is a safe space. So let's talk. If I'll be honest about my dream on here, you hate me. I won't hate you. I will not hate you, Miles. Like, genuinely tell me. Jocelyn, David Sampson, if you guys have a dream, what would it be? Like, what dream are you currently chasing? Right now on this live stream, tell me. Abbas, if you're still here, like, genuinely tell me. Miles, remember, this is a safe space. I'm not gonna judge you and I'm not gonna hate you. Who am I to hate you and who am I to judge you? Like, genuinely, nobody, right? Okay? So feel free. So he said, I guess it's just us here now. It's not just us here now, but yeah, probably it's just us. I mean, I did call out a few more names. They didn't really reply, but uh, at first I wanted to be a. You wouldn't be a what? Darling, but why? Then you changed your mind. Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, Miles, I'm not judging. I'm just like, what? But okay. I'm not gonna hate you. I'm just gonna be like, why of all things would you want to be that? Like, there's so many other things. And how old are you, Miles? What is not judging? I was just taken aback. I was like, you said you were gonna hate me. I was like, maybe you wanted to become maybe I don't know. Your dream was to become a security guard or something. And I was like, when you mentioned, I was like, what? I was just taken aback, just surprised. Not judging, just surprised. Miles, you're 22. Okay, but why was that your first thought? Was that the first thought you had when you were in high school or something? Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Well, Miles, you did say that at first you had that dream, okay? I don't know what pushed you to have that dream, but what exactly is our new dream that we're chasing now? I hope you're not chasing that dream, okay? I hope you're not. I genuinely hope you're not chasing that dream. I'm not judging, but then again, I just hope you're not chasing that dream. There are many other jobs you can become. There are many other career paths. I mean, you can become an executive. It's it's all part of me though, just little. No, okay, you need to fight that spirit. Okay, fight that spirit. That no, no, darling. I'm not judging. Then again, you won't tell me what to do. You won't tell me what to do my dream. I have to tell you, remember again, this is not just a live stream where we just, I also have to tell you, don't do that. Don't do that. Just joking. But there are many other things to pursue in life, Miles. You can become a tech mogul. You can become, who knows, you can become an actor. You can become a singer. Okay, that's first. That's what I was trying to say. Then what is second? What exactly is second? David Sampson, Jocelyn, are you still here? Feel free to highlight your girl and tell me exactly what's going on in your head and like what is the dream you had and how exactly were you planning on chasing that dream? Let's go. Let's go. Miles, you said that was your first. So what is exactly your second dream now? Hello guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you're streaming from. And remember, guys, this is a safe space, so feel free to say anything you have in mind, but make sure you keep it PG, okay, because of YouTube. And yeah, feel free to say hi, holla at your girl, tell me exactly where you're streaming from, because remember, I would love to have you guys on my live stream talk and, chat. And if you want to join in the conversation is quite simple. What dream do you have that you're currently chasing? I would say, obviously, becoming a YouTuber for me and also becoming a lawyer. And yeah, those are the dreams I'm currently chasing. I dream of giving birth to a football. Darling, do you just say you dream of giving birth to a footballer or you dream of being a footballer? Like, which one? You're dreaming of being a parent to a footballer or you're dreaming of being the footballer? What are we dreaming of? What are we. Miles, you have to tell me that this second one isn't just a joke right now. Like, you have to be for real with me, Miles, and tell me, okay, you know what, Spend, I'm gonna catch you right there. Having, sorry, I don't understand what you're saying either, Miles. I'm so confused. I'm genuinely so confused. Hello, guys. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you're streaming from and tell me what dreams you had. Okay, Tell me what dreams you had and they are currently chasing. Let's go. Let's go. So I want to have a football as a son. My son will be a That's your dream. Okay, so don't you have dreams for yourself? I mean, obviously, it's good to have dreams that you want your kids to be, prosperous and, achieve your own dreams and become, celebrities or become people of importance in life. But what is your dream for yourself? Like, your career path you're currently chasing, before you have a son right now. What is your dream? You want to be a millionaire. Okay, I hope you're working towards that because everyone. Then again, guys, I'm going to tell you this. I did read in a book. I can't really remember the name of the book, but it goes, you can't just say something that you want to be something and you're not really working towards it. So I cannot say I want to rule the world and I want to be king or queen of the world and I'm not doing anything about it. I have to continuously work myself into it to actually become the queen of the world. And how? It's not just that you become maybe probably Donald Trump, okay? Or maybe you are in America, you can become the president of America. Good for you. I love that. Go into politics. We want people in politics. But I'm just trying to say you can rule the world in a particular area. It could be in health, it could be in technology, it could be in law and justice, it could be in any area. It could even be in cosmetics. So if you want to rule the world and you want to become a millionaire, think about what area do you actually want to gain money from, or multiple areas you want to gain money from. Okay? Think of the multiple areas of income and work towards it. You'll be a conster of fast money. No, darling. I want to become a lawyer. Remember, guys, I don't go for fast money because slow and steady wins the race. Okay, master your craft and you become the master of your crafts. Just kidding at work, but currently I'm not. Okay, I'm glad that you're just kidding. I'm glad that that's all laughs and nothing more. Okay. Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space, so let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Slow and steady got nowhere for real. Have you never heard the story of the tortoise or the hare? Have you never heard that story on Barney and Friends? You need to be educated on that. Slow and steady always wins the race because you're mastering your craft, you're building capacity, you're learning the things that you should learn and learning the things you should unlearn and probably relearn. You're mastering who you are. It's not just fairy tales, but remember, in each fairy tale, there's actually a moral lesson. Okay? In everything, there's actually a moral lesson to it. There's always a behind story, what the writer or what the, folk taler wants you to learn from it. He wants you to learn something of good value and not just, just keep it to the side. I feel like that's what these stories are meant for. Guys, feel free to ask me any question. Miles, feel free to ask me any question. I just don't want to be the one asking many questions and you guys be like, I don't want to hear. No, experience is the best teacher. Obviously, experience is a good teacher, but experience is not the only teacher. I feel like people obviously want to, have their own experience, which is fine, which is great. But if you have someone who's already had that experience, who could be your mentor, your coach, or someone who's just giving you a literal advice who could not even be like a close friend to you, just someone that's a passerby, maybe an acquaintance. I think you should also use that experience for yourself and learn from it rather than trying to get in your own experience. Okay, remember, guys, experience is a great teacher. Nice if you have your own experience, you're learning from it, but it's also nice if you learn from other people's experience so that you don't make the same mistakes. Okay, the whole point is to work smarter, not harder. We've all heard that phrase, work smarter and not harder. And I would say learning from people as best you can and building capacity is going to help you reach your goal, becoming a millionaire or a billionaire or whatever you want to become in life. Because, the sky is not just your limit. The sky is actually your stepping stone. I don't like that phrase, the sky is your limit. The sky is your stepping stone. How would the sky be your limit when your father lives in heaven? So, what are you talking about? The sky is just your stepping stone. Guys, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you're streaming from. Feel free to ask me any questions that you guys obviously have. Miles, feel free to ask me any questions if you have any questions. Let's talk on the live stream. Let's talk. Then again, I don't want to be talking too much, but obviously this is obviously about me talking to you guys. But I don't want to talk too much and not obviously be reading the comment section because I have to read the comment section. Thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Okay, guys. Thank you, guys. Hello, Uche. It's been a long time since I have seen you on my live stream. Okay, thank you so much for joining. I was just about to message you, but I was like, the last time I did, you didn't reply, but it's fine. Thank you so much for joining, Uche. How have you been? How has life been? I hope you're good and I hope you're fine. And what mood are we feeling today? And by the way, Miles says hi. If you can see his comment right there, sipping through. Thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me where you're streaming from. Let's go, let's go, let's go. God, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space. Just make sure to keep our question answers PG. And yeah, so okay. All right. Also, guys, feel free to ask me any questions. Spender, I feel like you see me as a bad guy now. I don't see you as a bad guy. I just see you as someone who is just, exploring life. And then when you're done exploring life, they realize that the world wasn't actually filled with the goodness that it presented itself to have. It's actually a place with much sorrow, and it cuts you deep into your heart. It gives you such scars. I just remember that song. um I can't remember the song by Miley Cyrus. I think she was featured in the song, but I can't remember the song per se. Explore. I'm not exploring nothing more, but I know you're not exploring, but your dreams obviously seem like you're exploring in your mind. But that's what it seems to me. But I don't think you're a bad person. I think you're actually a lovely person because you came onto this live stream. You were like, don't say that on the live stream. How can you be a bad person if you're literally standing up for me, your girl? Like, okay, your girl got you. Uche goes, I'm good, long time, and how's your day? Then my day has been good, obviously, and I'm glad to see you again, a long time friend, because obviously I know you've been busy, and I'm just glad to see you. So Uche, I just want to ask you, what is one dream you're currently chasing that like one dream you're just currently chasing right now? Like right now, it could be like, you want to become a businessman and you're obviously chasing that dream headlong and not just, keeping in the dream state. Because remember, dreams are dreams can only become into reality if you want them to be. Don't have pipe dreams, have realistic dreams that have realistic goals to achieving those dreams, not pipe dreams. Pipe dreams are like fairy tale dreams. Like, I'm gonna be a princess one day. How are you gonna achieve that? You don't have royal blood, okay? Those type of dreams are pipe dreams. But Oj, tell me now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Tell me, tell me, tell me. So, the first dream I told you was just a joke, but I might take it serious. Miles, darling. No, no, don't you dare do that. You have so many other things to achieve with your life, and it's certainly not going to be that, okay? Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space, so let us talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. So, so Uche goes to make lots and lots of money. Okay, that's obviously the whole point. Okay, you're like Miles who says he wants to become a millionaire, and like he probably is going for the billionaire part. Maybe he wants to be the king of the world at this point. But that's a great dream. Make lots and lots of money. I hope you're working towards that dream. You know what I mean? Because you can't just have like pipe dreams and not like want to achieve it. So I hope you're trying to achieve that dream. Hello guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space, and let's talk. Let's talk. Oh, Miles, I know you said you did work, but what do you work as, my love? What do we work as? Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space, so let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Uche. Guys, feel free to ask me any question. I think I just said that right now. Like, I don't know. I'm just confused. I'm just repeating myself half the time because, guys, my day has actually been so good. If y'all really want to know, because I've been quite okay. Fine, fair enough, Miles. I respect you on that. Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where I'm streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space, so let's talk. What did you do yesterday? I didn't do anything yesterday. What did I actually do yesterday? I went to church yesterday, I guess. That's actually what I did. I went to church yesterday and I did some shit. Went to church, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space. So let's talk. Uche. Okay, guys, I think we've already answered that question. So I'm gonna ask you guys this question, and it's gonna be, hmm, if what's the most random but useful hack you actually still use right now? Like random, but actually one of the most useful hacks you actually use right now. Like it'd be a DIY, like do it yourself kind of thing, like making your own kind of clothes kind of thing, DIYing your clothes type shit. But what is one thing, one hack that's so random that you actually still use and is actually quite useful for you right now? Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. I'll obviously be waiting on your reply on that. Uche, Miles, David Sampson, Justin, anyone who else is still here. Because, I don't want to call out too many names and then, no one not really answers because it's also self conscious. Okay, hello, Sedivarian. Back! You're finally back. It's currently 1 1:24 a.m. 1:24 a.m. in the in the in the morning. Okay, 1:24. Yeah, 1:21. Yeah, 1:24 a.m. darling. So Deborah, I hope you subscribe to the channel and I hope you have. Miles goes, not sure I've got any. I feel like DIY is like, making it yourself. Like like DIYing your clothes, trying to yeah, those are the type of things I would say. Those are kind of hacks I'll kind of use. Like for just in case I can't find what to wear, just DIY it myself, like do it yourself kind of thing. That's a hack, one useful hack I would say you should use. Because it comes in handy when you actually don't have a lot of supplies with you. Okay. It's actually crazy. See there are is there any useful hack you actually have that's been, that's been really, really, really useful to you till this day? Say it right now in the comment section because obviously we all want to learn something from here because I'm really interested in also knowing too. Okay, guys, I'm really interested in also knowing too. I won't say that's really girly. I wouldn't say it's really girly because you can obviously DIY your own clothes as a guy. It's not girly per se. DIY can also not only be girly, it can also be useful in in household appliances. Like if you wanna maybe you do something in your house or something and you're like you don't have it, you have to improvise. So improvisation is also a useful hack, which is also more or less like DIYing, like do it yourself. Do you get my point? It just makes your work a bit, it takes it out of the way, but it makes you like think out of the box and use your imagination, be more creative, and brings out that innovative side of you, if you get what I mean. Anyway, since we got none, if Sidivara has any to obviously share, but while we're still waiting on her with that one, The question I want to ask is, what's one thing you've learned about yourself this year? Because obviously we're in October, the year's running up in the next 2 months. What's one thing you've learned about yourself this year? It could be good, it could be bad, it could be your weakness, it could be your strength. What is one thing you just learned about yourself? Like, for me, I have learned that I am a nice person, because obviously I used to think myself as a bad person. I'm not this, I'm not that, but I actually realized I'm actually a really good person if I think of it. Not really good. I'm obviously not good, only God is good. But Miles says I can do without people. Yes, guys, you can obviously do without people, but remember, isolation is good, but you still need to come back to society, because isolation can also be deadly and it can also be beneficial, because isolation is where you learn more about yourself, learn more skills, remember your building capacity, you gain more great ideas you're going to use to change the world and change your life in total. But it's also a place where you can actually lose the contact and relationships you've actually built. So make sure while you're saying that isolation, make sure you're still trying to keep in contact with people. Because remember, no man is an island, Miles. No man is an island. Uche, Sidavara, David Sampson, Jocelyn, what's one skill, like, what's one thing you have learned about yourself this year? I've learned I don't give. That's actually a good one. Like, genuinely don't give a shit about what people say about you. Do you know why? Because everything that people say about you is actually an opinion that they have crafted in your little mind, sitting down. That, yeah, this is what I am. This is what I think Uche should be. This is what I think Miles is. They're all opinions, and you're the only person that has the true fact about yourself. And obviously, people who love you, who are around you, and who see you goes on around you, are the only ones that have, like, the true facts about you, and obviously God. So remember, don't give a shit about what people say about you, but remember, don't just listen to anyone or everybody, but at least listen to somebody. Do you get what I mean? Don't listen to just everybody, at least listen to somebody. You know what I mean? Because there are still people with good advice that can still help you draft your way back to reality. So Miles goes, I've got a small circle now and I'm happy with it. And I'm glad that you are. I'm glad that you are. Whoever wants to stay, stays. Who doesn't want sayonara? Fair enough. Fair enough, Miles. Fair enough. Obviously, I'm still learning. I do have so my inner circle is, I would say only one person fits into that inner circle right now for me. And then obviously I have a large friend group. As you guys can tell, I'm a really friendly person, so it doesn't really take me that long to, like, make friends. I'm a really social butterfly. I have a lot of friends, and they're obviously in categories from, like, best friends to close friends to, like, other friends, like the ones I just go out with and I just want to hang out with, just be with. Remember, guys, don't force a fair feather friend to be your close friend, because you're doing yourself a disservice, because you're not going to want to be with your friends ever again. Siddhavara says spending my time alone. Fair enough. You time, your self-caring time. That's what we need. That's what we need, darling. Miles girls, friends from school. Obviously friends from school, darling. Friends from school. Friends from school. Yeah. Still building that relationship, still sticking with it, because you don't know where it's gonna lead you. Siddhavara says spending my time alone. That's great. But remember, still make sure you're recuperating, finding a way to go back into society, because isolation is good, but isolation is really dangerous, because it's kind of costing you relationships that would have helped you move in the long run and help you, build stronger relationships. You get what I mean? Like, we all want to build stronger relationships. Okay, guys, this is gonna be a really, really, like, awkward question, but I don't really think it's that awkward, because obviously it's a conversation. My question is, what does confidence feel like to you? What is confidence to you, Miles? What is confidence to you, Uche? What is confidence to you, Silvara? And to anyone else who's watching me on this live stream, this year made me love money. You're actually so funny. But funny. Uche says, I actually do not have a lot of friends. I love it like that. Fair enough. You don't need many friends. I'm telling you this, guys. If you have many friends, you're gonna have too many personalities that you have to deal with at the same time, and you still have a lot of drama going on in your life. So we don't need more drama. Miles says confidence is my name. Okay, okay, I like that. You're like wingman type shit. Confidence is me. I'm gonna help you get there if you want to get there. Period. I like that. That's a real nice one. Sidavara, Uchi, and anyone else who's watching me on this live stream, what exactly is confidence to you? Like, what is it to you? Is it, I don't know, what is it to you? Like, what is confidence to you? For me, I don't know. Confidence is a superpower because it helps you overcome anything, like anything and anyone, because you have such high self esteem and you know yourself so much and you love yourself so much. Because I feel like that's what I assume self confidence to be, like there's no doubt or lack of, there's no low self-esteem with confidence because you already know yourself. You're happy with who you are regardless of what anyone else will say. You are you do you, and you be you. You know what I mean? I know they fear anything except fair enough. Which says confidence to him means, not fearing anything apart from God. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one because remember, guys, didn't I didn't say self-confidence is bad. The only thing that is bad is overconfidence. So self-confidence in great respect could be I can do this. I can do that. I can be a president. Yes, you can. You're confident in that. Overconfidence says only I can solve this issue. Only I can be in this. Only I, only I. Remember, it's just only in you. But confidence is I can. Okay. Overconfidence is like whatever. I can do shit. I can be shit. At this point, you're God Himself. No, you're not. So Miles goes crazy confidence. Crazy confidence kills. Okay, if like it's out of proportion, okay, we need to also measure our scale. I think I have overconfidence. Darling, you need to work on that because overconfidence, Uche, Miles, instead of anyone who's listening to me, overconfidence makes you not want to listen to anyone. Okay, it's fine to be confident in whatever you think, but just don't be arrogant in what you think. Yeah, obviously, it can't be God level. Okay, you don't want to be Satan at this point because you're going to be giving Lucifer's story in the beginning of the world. But I'm just trying to say that draw a thin line, to self confidence and also being arrogant and being so prideful. Remember, God obviously does not like prideful people, He meant people of humility. Yes, you're confident, but I still see myself as not alpha and omega. I still respect people and I still love people for who they are, knowing that it's not by my power and my might that I actually came to this level. Remember, it's actually by God's power we actually entered at the end level of your life. So always keep remembering that and you'll be fine, you'll be good. I listen to people, but in the end, I do what I think is right by me. Obviously, it's you that makes a decision at the end of the day. Why? Because it's you that's going to live with the decision, regardless of what anyone says to you. I can say, don't do that. But if you still don't take my advice, it's your decision at the end of the day. I'm not going to force my decision down your throat. Okay? You're no longer a child. You're a grown ass man right now who can make decisions and decisions that are gonna either shape you or obviously destroy you. So that's why I'm saying listen to people. Still listen to people, but make sure the people you're listening to are those who can actually influence you positively and not influence you negatively. And if you have a problem in choosing what decision to make based on what people have said to you, remember, guys, there's always God. So make sure to go talk to Him about it because He's always there to listen and to help you. He's literally there to guide you. Remember, the Holy Spirit is the comforter, He is the guider, and He's the helper, right? That's what He's there for. So make sure to speak to the Holy Spirit. He's literally right there, just right there. My decisions are good. I always try to do right things. Obviously, we all try to do right things, but we cannot always be right. Remember, guys. So don't think that yes, always smiles, always pray because then again, you can't do anything by yourself. Okay, Uche, I want everyone else to join the conversation. Same thing with smiles because I don't want anyone left behind, guys. Remember, guys, I want everyone carried along. I am so crazy for singing that song, but obviously I made the song. Um, okay, what do you actually guys usually spend your weekends actually doing? Like that's a serious question. What do you spend your Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays doing? Miles says I'm always right. Not in great respect, not all the time. I mean, everyone claims that they're always right until you're proven wrong once in a while. Because remember, we can't always be right because we're not Alpha and Omega. It's only God that's always right, my darling. We're not always right. Okay? I just want to clarify on that. Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you're streaming from, and also feel free to subscribe to my channel. I have some trying to grow. Yikes, I'm talking way too much, guys. Feel free to ask me any question if you have. So remember, I just don't want to be the only one talking, and then no one is talking. Okay. So, guys, what do you normally spend your weekends doing? That's a great question. Uche, Miles, Edavara, anyone else who's on this live stream, what do you guys spend your weekends doing? What do you guys spend your weekends doing? Guys, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So, Sedabara said, spending my weekend chilling with love. I'll. Sedabara, could you explain to me? Do you have a significant other in your life right now, currently? Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space, so let's talk. Sedabara, do you have a significant other in your life right now? Like I'm not nosy. I'm just curious again, guys. I'm just curious. Okay, don't come after me asking me, but spending why you being so nosy? I'm not nosy. I'm just curious. Yeah, that's all I have to say to you. Just curious, curious. Curiosity is actually crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Curiosity is actually crazy. So to Devar, feel free. Miles says, Miles, I asked you what exactly Miles, Uche, and obviously anyone who's still here. I did not. I did not. I was just it's wait first of all, it was your comment. Okay. Okay, Miles. Don't make me feel like a bad person. You was first of all your comment. I was just so shocked. I was like, what? I didn't realize what you said until I reread the comment. I was like, bro, why exactly would you say that? Why exactly would you actually say that? I was just so confused, bro. Like genuinely so confused. Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space. And let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't know why you guys are painting me to be like a bad person. Guys, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, Uche, what do you do in the weekends for like fun? Like, you two Miles. Let's go, guys, let's talk. Let's go. Anyways, I just chill, play sporty, play video games. Okay, cool, cool. You're chillaxing. That's what we want. We all want. Obviously, yeah, you said you did watch anime. Chillax, because that's what you need. You just need a relaxed position. Because you just need to be relaxing and touch grass. Fair enough. Some of us haven't really been touching the grass. So Uche says, I just play video games. Fair enough. Obviously, I don't do any of that during the weekends. So I wake up on Saturday morning, I do my household chores, chilling with my girlfriend. It's health. It's health to have someone who you can share your problems with. Yes, Adavara, you're absolutely correct on that. It's genuinely healthy to, spend your time with someone. Adavara, just to clarify, you are a male, right? Or you're a female? Just want to know because I don't want to obviously be using the wrong pronouns again, guys. I want to just know. Okay, Miles, you're actually funny. So obviously, it's nice that Sidibara has someone to keep him company in the weekends. To talk to, like having someone to talk to because life is kind of lonely most of the times, and it's it's kind of lonely most of the time, but yeah, here we are. Here we are. So guys, what I do on the weekends, obviously I do my household chores, and then on Saturdays, I kind of just post my video, watch TV, maybe read a book, and you know, talk to a friend or something. Obviously, I talk to my family because you're right there, and have fun, just chillax. You know what I mean? And maybe cook something and just enjoy with myself because I love my alone time. Like I really love me time. Also, guys, what books do I read? What books do I read? So I obviously read books a lot on psychology, lots of Christian literature, because as you guys already know, I need to build myself and my religion. You look sound I'm really charismatic. Thank you so much, Miles. I read a lot of books on psychology, um, books on how to make money, weirdly enough, and books on Christian literature because I'm quite interested in that area, as you guys can know, because I want to build my spirituality, and that's kind of things I do. If you guys dig that stuff, okay. I'm very single, so I like spend the bush, go Miles. Okay, darling. Okay, darling. Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, this is this is a safe space, so let's talk. Thank you, Miles. Thank you so much. Thank you for thinking that's cool. I also think you guys are so cool. Jenny, you guys are actually so cool. You guys are so cool that you guys decided to join my live stream. That's the coolest thing you guys have ever done. You all are so cool. I love you guys so, so much. Guys, feel free to ask me any question. Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space, so let us talk. Let us talk. Let us talk. Guys, do you believe that? Just a certain question, obviously, I just really want to know. Do you believe that something should stay away from social media? Fair enough. Fair enough, Sidavara. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miles. That's so nice of you. What do you enjoy doing in your free time? Okay, like I said, Uche, obviously, if we're doing a typical Saturday and we're doing a typical Sunday, for a Saturday, I obviously do my household chores in the morning, and I do obviously a bit of reading, post my video on Saturday, and yeah, practically that. And then on Sunday, obviously go to church, come back, rest, relax, eat, watch TV. So Devar says, Splendor, how old are you? That's a crazy question to ask because, guys, I genuinely cannot really be saying my age on live streams because I'm so scared. Man, social media is fed up these days. So Gerard, I'd love to answer your question, but unfortunately, I really can't because I would love to keep that part of me private. Miles goes, TikTok is the what social media app in Nigeria. Why exactly do you believe? Oh wait, Miles already knows my age. I guess. Okay, that was my. I think. Did I tell you that? Did I actually tell you my age? Wait, I thought it was Road Melody. I told my age. What is my age, Miles? What is my age? What is my age, guys? I don't know. I do not know. Yeah. Uche, what do you think about social media? Do you think that there are some things you shouldn't really be spreading on social media? Siddhavar, do you also think the same thing? Tell me right there in the comments. I know you didn't tell me. What? Obviously, I didn't tell you, so I was confused how you actually knew my age, baby boy. Yeah, Siddhavar, you're actually right. Between that range, and I'll obviously pick this range, not this range, this range. You get what I mean. If you multiply three, you get your age. What the hell does that even mean? Uchi says, I think I know too. Uchi says he thinks he knows my age. Why exactly is this even the topic of conversation? Three times something your age grows. What does that even mean? What does that mean? What does that even mean? Which one is which? This is it, and this is it. This one here. Okay, this one here. Yeah, Uche guessed. I guess so. Wait, Sedifara went straight for it. She literally did, he or she didn't put it, bro. And there you have it. There you have it. What do you mean nothing like that? What does that even mean? Guys, okay, let's have something else apart from my age. Okay, let's talk about something else apart from my age. Okay, guys. Okay. Wow, you guys finally found out my age. That's crazy. Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space, so let's talk. Let's talk. But what? What are you butting to, Miles? Yes, you were saying. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Uche asked, "What do you think about social media?" Sedavara, what do you think about social media? What do I think about TikTok? I just think it's crazy. There are lots of people doing too much on that app, doing too many trends that are gonna be out trending. Like it's not gonna longer be in vogue. So why do you even try at this point? Like let it be. And so many people want to, like be this high class TikToker. Because many of these TikTokers, if you look at it, the Nigerian audience most especially, some of them are actually in university. The app is quite cringe. It's just weird, but it's just kind of enjoyable to use for me. I just don't know. I just like scrolling and I'm like, oops, whoopee. Who is this celebrity here on here? Swipe. It's just crazy. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, Uche. I mean, fair enough, Miles. Sorry, I don't know why I called you Uche. I was just about to say, Uche, what do you think about TikTok? Sedabara, what do you think about TikTok? And what do you think about social media in general? Like, it could generally be anything. Like, guys, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Bro says I use TikTok once. Sedabara said, yeah, I'm with you. Miles on that. You can't even scroll 5 times without seeing the Nigerian skin. I left it for life. Jennifer says, I do not like. Fair enough. Fair enough. TikTok and Instagram are horrible, especially TikTok. Hope I'm not sounding like an old head. No, you're not. You're fine. I mean, not many Gen Zs really like what's it called, TikTok or even social media in general. They actually stay off social media because that's not their thing. Because I mean, everyone doesn't really want their life being out there in the public. Yeah. Which I would really say to you that Instagram is actually not that bad, but Instagram reels are crazy. They're actually crazy. Sometimes I actually wonder how exactly will a 5 year old or even an 8 year old have a phone and they literally have the Instagram app or they even have, most especially the Instagram app, because if you literally go on reels, you see a lot of crazy shit on there that kids are not supposed to be exposed to at such a young age. Miles goes, I don't even consider myself Gen Z. Consider me. Fair enough. I only see sports and music on Insta. Fair enough. I also feel like it also depends on the algorithm. You won't really get a lot of crazy stuff. Yeah. But for me, I do get a lot of crazy stuff. And I can't say that on here, but I have gotten a lot of crazy stuff. A lot of crazy stuff. But not to that extreme point, but to an extreme point. I don't know how to say it, but I can't say it. Now my Instagram is a sports on your. That's good for you. Stay away from the bad side of Instagram reels because my Instagram reels are way of God. They see a lot of crazy shit. It's from celebrity gossip to obviously lots of Christian reels. I have lots of that on my feed to lots of, Millionaires Club, lots of Andrew Tate videos. Crazy. We're not talking about Andrew Tate anyway. And just crazy things on my, like, I just like, how exactly does this happen? And I also think like the algorithm, like my friend would literally get my content on his own Instagram feed. And he's like, how exactly does this happen? Because this is your own content. And I also think it happens because if you have mutual friends, you might actually have their content linking up in your feed, if that makes sense. YouTube still remains number one go-to app. Insta number one, number two, YouTube number two. Okay, fair enough. For me, I would say obviously Insta number one. I would still go for TikTok as number two because my TikTok page is actually not that cringe. Although I do not go away, I still support Sidabara because she goes, I cannot not scroll on TikTok and not see one Nigerian skit clip, which is cool and all. I still support them, do whatever you want. But I kind of find nice songs in there. Thank you so much, Chidavara. Thank you so, so much. Miles goes, yes, whatever they like, you're gonna see it. Exactly. That's exactly what I mean. Your algorithm is gonna show you. Uche says, Twitter is my number two. Are you sure your TikTok isn't cringe? My TikTok is actually not that cringe. Currently, right now, my TikTok feed is filled with a lot of, celebrity gossip from, obviously there's a lot of Nigerian things in there, from celebrity gossip to like, reality TV stars to, I don't know, Christian TikTokers, and yeah, maybe a little few edits popping in there. I see TikTok content on WhatsApp, bro. Guys, I don't even actually know how WhatsApp works because I don't know, for some weird reason people can actually follow you on WhatsApp. How does that work? Twitter. I am also not on Twitter. I feel like Twitter is extremely toxic. You can say, Splendor, I think you're wrong. I don't like Twitter. I just think it's toxic. I just think there's so many people trying to force your ideologies on you, and I'm like, I don't want it. I genuinely don't want it. Like, take me off that app. I'm not gonna be on Twitter in this next generation of life. Like, it's not just gonna be me. Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space, so let's talk, ladies and gentlemen, and feel free to ask me anything you have to say. Because, guys, remember, I'm always here to talk. So let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Twitter isn't that bad, but for me, I really do not like Twitter. Like, I cannot be found using that app. Like, I just can't. I just don't like that app at all. It's not just an app for me as an individual. Like, I won't just be sat there, using the Twitter app. Like, I'm genuinely not just that bored. Depends on you. What do you do there? So obviously, as you know, Miles, and for anyone who else who doesn't know, apart from obviously being a YouTuber, I'm an advocate, and that I don't see things that pertains to those type of stuff. But I just see a lot of people bashing each other on Twitter. I'm like, I don't want to be there. That's too much negativity for me. Also, guys, no one even mentioned Facebook. Do people not mention Facebook? Yes, obviously I use WhatsApp. I have a WhatsApp number, but I don't know what else you use it for than chatting with your friends. That's all I use it to do. And I don't even post on my WhatsApp story because I'm like, what the hell would I need that for? Yeah, that's exactly why I tell you I do not want that. I just don't want that. Guys, no one even talked about um Facebook. Sedavara, Uche, Miles. Is Facebook literally out of date? What's going on, guys? Hello, guys, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, this is a free space, so let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Feel free to ask me anything, guys. Feel free to ask me anything, because remember, guys, I will be leaving soon, so ask the questions you have right now, because I'll soon be leaving, guys. I even had to scout Jennifer goes Facebook ill, which he says, I know that I just came, but I have to go to bed because of work. But when are you live again? So I'm thinking of coming on live here again Saturday. Actually, I'm thinking probably Friday midnight, around that time, or maybe I can even do like evening periods. So evening period on Friday, maybe like 6 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. or maybe till midnight, then do for an hour. Cause you know what I mean, like I just I just really love the things I do, guys. I'm here all day, all every day. Thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. If you guys haven't subscribed, okay, Miles says, can you maybe come earlier? Of course, I can definitely come earlier. I can come by 6:30 p.m. at most because obviously I need to rest before I come. So 6:30 p.m. and I'll obviously be no, actually I'll make it 6 p.m. Then I'll be ending by 7:30 p.m. or maybe 8 p.m. because I have prayer time by 8:30, so I can't miss that. So 6 p.m. at most on Friday is what I can do for you guys. So I probably might not do the midnight one. So 6 p.m. on Friday. So Devara, would you be there this Friday 6 p.m.? Yeah, it's a good night for me to you too. Good night, Uja. I hope you have a nice good night rest, and I'll see you on Friday if you can hopefully come in the evening. Like I would obviously have love to have you back on my live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where we're streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, 6 p.m. on Friday, not Saturday. 6 p.m. on Friday. Well, I probably might even move it on Saturday. Who knows? Who knows? I could probably move it on Saturday. Let's do Saturday. 6 p.m. Saturday because Friday is still a work day for many of us. 6 p.m. Saturday. So, anyways, guys, I might have to quit at night, and I would love to see you guys 6 p.m. Saturday. We'll have more conversation. Who knows? I mean, obviously. Okay. Okay. Yes, I will do Saturday then. I'll do Saturday, 6 p.m. because I want to be more convenient. Okay, Miles asked the question. Nah, I won't be because workshop, but around. Fair enough. Fair enough, said Devara. Well, I might still be doing my midnight live stream, but not this week. Maybe probably next week, because obviously I need to prepare for my video, which I'm gonna be posting next week. Crazy, I have a lot of work to do. Miles, go ahead, ask me one last question. What's the question you want to ask me, darling? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Miles, I'm still waiting for your question. What kind of video? Darling, have you not even seen my content on my channel? Like, what are you even talking about? Most of the content on my channel are mostly motivational, and obviously, I do vlogs here and there once in a while when I'm feeling like it. Like, obviously, when I go out, duh, because if I'm not going out, you guys are gonna be seeing shit. I don't go out like that, but once I do go out, I do be doing vlogs. But yeah, my vlogs are mostly motivation stuff. Now, I wanted to ask you a question. Yeah, go ahead, ask me. Ask me the question, Miles. I'm waiting on your question. Still waiting. I'm still waiting. So, what do I study, Sadavar? I study law in university. Yeah, so I want to become a barrister, guys. Said that. Yeah, I study law, Sadavar. Law, law, law. Happy lawyer me. Guys, let's be quick in it. Miles, be quick in it, because obviously I need to end this live stream, guys. I'm getting so tired. I'm getting overstimulated. Like, so overstimulated. It's crazy. So crazy. No, I said, no, I said you should ask us the question. Oh, I should ask you the question about what kind of video you want me to put out? Is that what you mean? Could you clarify for me, Miles? Because, like I said, I get overstimulated when I'm literally here. Ask, like, what do you want me to ask you, guys? Miles? Could you clarify? I'll just go to bed. Okay, girl, maybe one day you'll be my lawyer. I will be your lawyer one day, Telefara. I will be your lawyer one day. What was even the question? You're pretty, pretty. What exactly was even the question, Miles? Genuinely, what was actually the question, bro? What was the question I was supposed to ask you guys? Wait, did you want me to ask you what time you wanted me to come for the live stream? Guys, what time do you want me to come for the live stream? Was that the question? Like Jenny, I want to know. My brain is not braining anymore. It's not braining anymore. It's bad. It's not braining anymore, bro. Miles, would you like to clarify or you don't want to clarify? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I ask you a saucy question instead. Miles is from state. It's raining right now. Oh, it's raining. Fair enough. I was just so confused, Miles, obviously, because my brain is really not braining right now, but it is what it is. But whatever. Okay, guys, I will be going to sleep. Yes, I am so confused. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for joining my live stream. Hope to see you guys this Saturday by 6 p.m. You guys can hopefully make it. Yes, I do need rest. I genuinely do need rest. I've had actually a hectic day today, but I was like, I have to come on live. So yeah. Goodbye, Sedavara. Javier Lewis, are you joking with me? You're literally just joining right now. Bye, Miles. I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. Javier Lewis, you have got to be joking, bro. I'm doing so well, Javier. I'm literally about to end this live stream and you're just coming. This dude, can he really be serious? Anyways, Javier Lewis, Miles, Sedavara, Uchi has obviously gone, and anyone else who's here, I'd like to say a special goodbye to all of you and see you guys this Saturday by 6 p.m. I need to sleep, guys. I'm so tired. I've actually had a hectic day, so I'm gonna see you guys later on Saturday. Bye, darlings. You have a question for me, Sedavara. Okay, shoot. Shoot before I close. Okay, guys, shoot quickly before I close. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You didn't tell us what you did yesterday. What I did yesterday? I didn't do anything yesterday, practically. I literally said I went to church. I asked you gaslight me. What? Gaslight you? How would I gaslight you, darling? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That sounds so bad. I had a hectic day. Oh, you're talking about yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday because obviously today's Thursday. I went out yesterday. I did a lot of things which I obviously cannot say here because of some privacy stuff. But I was really busy. I went out today and I have to go to the bank yesterday, obviously, and I have to go to the bank today because I have to get some shit sorted out. That's gonna be crazy. But the plus about that is I get free Wi-Fi. And I get free Wi-Fi, so that makes me happy. So Devara, ask your question quickly. So let's go before I obviously close the chat and obviously go. You were with someone special. Okay. That was not even part of the thing. I was literally with my sister and my parents, bro. Okay, no. Free Wi-Fi from bro. The bank has free Wi-Fi. I don't need to hotspot anyone, get hotspot from anyone, okay, darling? No. No, thank you, darling. Sundavar, would you like to ask your question now? You know what, Miles? The games, the mind games you play are crazy. You literally sound like World Melody. 'Cause Melody would say some crazy shit. Like you and Melody are on the same wavelength, genuinely speaking. So Devar, you had a question. Could you ask now? Because I have to go. Because I don't want to end this live stream and not hear the question. Guys, let's go. Okay, bro. Okay. Mom said he's different and he's better. Okay, Miles, you're actually crazy for saying that, but I will be relaying this message. Maybe relaying this message to World Melody. I'm just joking. Jelly, I'm not doing that. I'm just too lazy for that and too tired for that. Okay, I guess Tavara is in her mood or in his mood. I'm gonna end this live stream right now. Thank you guys so much for joining my live stream, and I hope to see you again, darling. One thing is for sure, I do not actually know the answer to that question. I can't think straight. I'm genuinely not thinking straight right now, Miles. I cannot think properly right now. Bye, darling. Bye, everyone. I'll see you guys in my next live stream. Bye bye.